Empty your mind. Shh. Move in silence. You don't need to talk. You don't need to argue. You don't need to do nothing. You can just be quiet and let it flow. When you're quiet, you hear and you listen to what they say, even if they talk to you. You don't need to talk back. You talk with people, but it doesn't mean nothing. So then be silent and just look, observe. You don't need to say nothing. You don't need to see. You can see, but you don't need to talk. Talk less, look more, observe, listen. Be quiet and listen. Or be quiet and don't listen at all. Listen to yourself, listen to your mind. All you can hear is, what do people even talk about? You don't need to talk to them. You don't need to say nothing. Talk when you have to talk. When it's something important. I'm like that. I can talk a lot of stuff, a lot of bullshit, fun stuff, good stuff, important stuff. I'd rather be quiet, or I talk too much for them to understand. My mind is so deep, so much, they can't even comprehend. So when I start to talk, I love to get in the flow and talk with someone who can talk. We can talk about good things and open from the heart. It's no ego, it's no who's the best, and talk about blah 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 blah. You can talk about everything. You can talk about all kind of things. But do you learn something from it? Talk with people you learn from. Sometimes you don't need to talk. It's better to listen. Or you can talk to yourself. Some people you talk to, they don't understand. You don't have time to go around and talk. You can talk to yourself in your mind. In your mind, with your words. You see something, you want to say something, you want to tell them something. But sometimes it's good to not say nothing, speak less, just look, observe. It doesn't help if you talk to people who don't listen, who don't understand. I can talk how much I want. You can talk different languages. You can talk about all kind of things. But why should we talk if we don't build? It's just empty talk. People drink, they smoke, they talk. They talk about things you don't need to talk about. What do I gonna eat today? What do I gonna do? What this I did, that. You have to do so much things that you can't even talk. And then, why you don't talk? What's wrong with you? I don't want to talk. with stupid people. I don't want to talk with you because all they talk about is shit. It don't make me better. It don't give me money. Some people, they talk. And it doesn't mean nothing. Less words, but talk with real talk. Or fun, have fun, talk, blah, 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 blah. But then it should be fun. We should connect energy. If I talk, I have fun. And then they start to act weird. You can see the devil. When I talk to some people, I become anxious. Something weird, wrong. Why do I feel like this? Then instead of talk more, I used to ignore, I don't say nothing. Or when I talk, when I feel good, blah, 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 blah. And they not on that frequency. Because most people, they ain't on that frequency. I'm gonna make them feel bad for feeling good. You feel bad, they feel good. So what do I gonna say? Some people, you talk. You talk to them for days, for weeks, for years. And they don't change. So we can talk. We talked all these years. If we don't come to a solution, we don't need to talk. If we're gonna talk, we're gonna finish the talk so we know what the fuck we are talking about. I don't remember what I said 1 week ago or one day ago. I didn't know I'm gonna make this video now and talk about this. I can't talk about stuff like this to other people. They only distract you. But here, I can talk on my platform to you, look myself in the mirror and talk and learn, expand my mind, my speech. When you are a motivational speaker, when you talk to the public, you talk. You can't listen to what the whole public gotta say. You can listen to them afterwards if they have something to say. But when I talk, when I am in my speech, I need to talk. And these people, they will distract you from talking good, from being you. It's a distraction. So talk when you need to talk. Talk when it's time. And don't talk to people who can't talk the talk, who can't walk the walk, who don't understand. Because most people will not understand. And you don't need to spend your time and energy and drive on them. Because it will hurt your head. You will get headache from talking to some people. Because they're not on that level and they talk a lot of shit. I talk shit too sometimes. It's fun to talk shit. I can talk for hours, for days, but we got things to do, man. I can stand there and talk. But you need to put in action. You can talk, you can say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna blah, 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 blah. Instead of talking, you can write. You can write a story. You can write a book with all those words. I write rhymes. I'm gonna write a book. I think about so many things that I can't even talk about it because I think, I talk. Sometimes I talk to myself. Smart people, they talk to themselves. It's good to talk to yourself, to talk about yourself, to talk with yourself. You can talk in different languages, in different ways you can talk. You can mix the words. When you rhyme, you can rhyme with different words and you can change it. You can talk in so many different ways. You can have a talk show. You can have a talk in a movie. You can talk. You can talk shit. If you go out on a pub, Friday, Saturday, you drink. It's fun to communicate and talk with people, but you're not gonna remember what you talk about the day after. Because you're drunk, you go around and talk. I want to talk with people I can build with. Not empty talk. So you can talk too much, you can talk about this, you can talk about that. I can talk about training, I'm gonna go and train, but you need to put in the action, you need to do it, you need to go and do it, and talk less and do more. Some people only talk, but they don't do shit. So do more, talk less. Don't talk to people you don't want to talk to. Sometimes it's nice to talk to them, you start to talk. Then it don't feel good. You start to talk. And they are not in the right mindset. Don't let anyone stop your flow, your shine, your vibe. The vibe is not right. It needs to be the same vibe. Sometimes you in that vibe, you talk so much. I go too fast. I see people in slow motion. They talk like this, and I want to talk to him, her, them, everyone. You get in that flow, that energetic flow. You want to talk, but everybody's slow-mo. You just pass them by, and sometimes you go slow too. And then somebody's fast. Then you want to be slow, you want to be in that mode. They need to get in your mode. You need to get in their mode. You need to connect. So talk less, do more. Be silent and listen. And you will hear so many voices. Because I can hear many people talk. You sit down by yourself in a crowded place. I don't use focus on one thing. I hear what he say. It's people talking everywhere. That group talking. These girls talking. This man and woman talking. And everybody's talking. What do I gonna eat today? Which movie we gonna watch? Somebody goes into the store buying a drink. Somebody goes there buying a t-shirt. I hear them, 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 everybody's talking. Sometimes you get confused. You hear so many voices. You hear your own voice and you hear them and them, everybody distracted. Imagine all the people in the world that's talking. And when you're quiet, you can hear all these voices. And that's what I can hear. I don't just hear one thing, I hear everything. When you're opening the mind, you can hear the car, and then you hear this there, and then you hear that. So much things going on around, but you need to take it away and don't take everything in, because you can take a lot of things in. Take the positive things in and take the negative away, because you can listen to people, but not everything is good. And sometimes you don't need to talk. You can listen to a person and let them talk, let them speak. And listen and learn something. You can learn by listening and not always talking. And when I talk, then let me talk. Sometimes it becomes too much for them, because I can talk so much. Bam, 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 bam. This is how I talk. You wanna listen? Okay, then we're gonna talk. And then I talk. And then they need to listen. And sometimes, you don't listen to us. You only listen to yourself. You only talk for yourself. Yeah, I talk for myself. I talk. You wanna hear? This is how it is. Bam, bam, bam. This is how I feel. This is how I talk. But they won't listen. It's like they never listen to the good things you have to say. When you have a lot of good things to say, they want to listen to them, but they don't talk nice. I don't like how they talk. I don't like that vibe. Because they are too slow. I think fast. So some people, it don't work to talk with, to listen to. Then they're not the persons for you. You should listen to each other, talk, and they should listen to you, and you should listen to them. And sometimes you don't need to talk. You don't need to say nothing. You don't need to explain. Let them talk. Let them win the discussion. Let them talk, blah, 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 blah. You don't need to talk. You don't need to say nothing. You can just be quiet. And sometimes you can talk. But don't talk if you don't have to talk. Talk less and listen. Observe. Talk to yourself. You don't need to talk. Nothing. Don't talk. Be quiet. And ignore the bullshit. Move in silence. Talk when it's time to talk. Or don't say nothing at all. Shh. Silence, my friends. Hear, look. Don't talk. You can show and do things without talking. You can use your mind, your eyes, your ears, your mouth. In many ways, you can talk, you can eat, you can hear, you can see, you can think, you can talk to yourself, you can talk to others, you can talk in your mind. You can talk to someone without even talking, looking at them. You can talk inside here. And keep your mouth shut. So if they say something, you can talk to them without talking. So move in silence, speak less, and think more. A lot of words doesn't mean nothing. You can speak with a lot of words, or you can speak with less words. And don't speak at all. You don't have to prove a point. You don't have to talk. You can just be quiet, empty. Don't think, don't talk. Don't look, don't hear. You can look on things. You can look away. You can pretend that you don't see. You can see. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. When you close your eyes, you don't see. When you close your mouth, you don't speak. You can smile. You can close your ears, right? If you do like this, then you only hear yourself. When you put on music, you hear music, you don't hear everything around. Sometimes turn it off, everything. Quiet. It's a lot of noise out there. Take all those noise away. All these people outside, they talk. Move in silence. Speak less. Don't talk too much. Talk when it's time to talk. Talk with yourself. Silence is freedom.